Good morning. Today I'm thinking about what to do with so much celery because we love celery, but we got a lot of it. And so I did some reading, and if you're only going to store celery for 2 months, you can actually chop it up and freeze it as is. But if you want to store it for up to a year, you need to blanch it for 3 minutes first. And I'm thinking, as much celery as we have, we're not going to be lazy. We're going to blanch this first. But another thing is we can make cream of celery soup. And I'm thinking that since it calls for chicken broth, and if you're vegan, you could use vegetable broth. But since it calls for chicken broth and I have chicken that I've canned, I'm going to make cream of chicken and celery soup. It will work out perfect. So I'm really looking forward to trying that. Not today, though. Today is a work day. It's a work day, and it's the end of my work week. It's a Thursday. Had to give myself a little rah-rah. You can do this. It's only 9 weeks. I can count down a week at a time until I'm done with this. And you have a mini orchard and hydroponic garden inside your house and a life to take care of. It kind of wears on you 11-hour days, but I'm doing it. I'm not going to slack off now and disappoint my employer. I'm going to stick it out and get through this. And I do have a few days to look forward to in June when I go home to see family it's going to be a 4-day trip. So that'll be a little bit of a break. It'll definitely be refreshing. Who doesn't miss their children? I know I miss my girl. But it's gorgeous here. We've been having beautiful weather. Our garden is doing fabulous. My husband had such a brilliant idea with putting that shop vac outside because anytime I see a nasty bug, instead of having to call him to kill it, I can just suck it up. Works great. And we did catch a rat. We have traps set in strategic places in our backyard and then between our house and our neighbor's house, because I guess our neighbor was having a problem with rats and they chewed up the electrical to his pool, which that sucks. I'm guessing that might be expensive unless you have a buddy that's an electrician to help you out. But yeah, unfortunately, when you live in a civilized area and it doesn't get all that cold, rats are something that can be a problem. All of our apricots that we picked are getting ripe and they're in bowls on the table. And so we are definitely going to make apricot jam on Wednesday. It's going to be delicious. I have to dig through my recipe box. I've been looking at recipes online and I want to go through my recipe box because I had bought my friend a canning book a couple years ago that had some really great recipes for jams, and I could have sworn there was one for apricot, and I wrote down some of the recipes. I know there's definitely some jam recipes. I'm thinking apricot would be a good one. If not, it's not that hard to make, but you never know. If you can find a specialty recipe, that's kind of cool. I know I enjoy it. Well, Miss Meg is doing her business here. Let me get a bag out and we'll get that taken care of. All right, good girl. Good girl. All right, let mommy get it. You are energized now, huh? All right, let's go. There's a trash can right over here. How perfect is that? Let's get rid of this. Keep our neighborhood looking clean. She thinks we're going back to the house, but I'm going to the trash can. All right, let's go. Let's keep moving here. It's nice to get this walk going every day. Gives you a little more energy, get a little natural sunlight and vitamin D. It's good for your health, trying to stay healthy. It's actually been a lot of public exposure in this temp job that I'm doing. And there's been about 4 people that have had pneumonia or near pneumonia. Just trying to stay healthy for this. I'm probably not the only person that finds this a grind, but it's a great opportunity, so we are going to stick it through to the end. But I can't wait to start my mornings, waking up, going out, having some coffee on the back porch, putting my feet on the pavement. How many people have heard of grounding? I never really took it that seriously. And then I started, yeah, I know it's exciting. I started seeing some prominent holistic type medical people talking about it. And then I thought, whoops, well, we got another dog here. We'll let them go by.
Morning.
Good morning.
Try to beat that heat.
I know, it's so exciting. Anyway, I started reading more written by prominent medical people like Dr. Mercula. Have you heard of Dr. Mercula? He's got some great supplements. Oh, bike riders, good morning. Come on, Meg. And he even talked about grounding. And I thought, you know what? Let's go outside, put my feet, bare feet on the ground, see what that feels like. You know, actually, if you do that, you kind of can feel the energy. And I guess the purpose is we're all surrounded by, unless you live out in a cabin in the woods, we're all surrounded by so many electromagnetic fields, whether it's our phones, like I'm carrying a phone right now, or TVs, just everything electrical. Think about everything that you have going in your home that wouldn't work without electricity. All that's going on around us. So grounding, it's not a bad idea. It's worth trying. I don't know what to think about all those devices that you can buy that you plug in, you know, the grounding wires into your outlets. Like they make sheets and stuff like that. I'm not sure if I'm completely convinced on that stuff, but go outside and put your feet bare on the ground. Even a cement pad, like we have a cement pad on our patio. Put your feet on the ground, see if you feel anything. I feel it. I feel the earth. So I'm kind of looking forward to making homemade cream of celery with chicken soup. And I know that it seems like cream of celery soup was a staple my mom always had. She would use it in cooking. She never just really used it by itself, but no, homemade cream of carrot soup is pretty awesome. So I'm thinking if you make it with fresh celery, that's probably pretty good. A little chicken thrown into it. But that's about all we have on the back burner today. Thoughts I have. Hope everybody has a nice day today. And I sure appreciate those of you that have supported me while I've been working, because unfortunately I just haven't had as much time to give to my purpose in life. And I appreciate your support, and I'm pretty excited about getting back to the full-blown what is Creative Adventures with Rose, or will it be a suburban gardener, come August when I'm done with this temporary position. And on that note, have a blessed day. Thanks for watching.